The 48 Laws of Power is a book written by Robert Greene that outlines 48 laws that people can utilize and follow to gain and maintain power. Here is a brief summary of each law. The 37th law of power is create compelling spectacles, create memorable and attention-grabbing displays in order to draw attention and influence others. This means creating memorable and eye-catching displays in order to get others to notice and pay attention to you. It can also involve creating a sense of drama or excitement around your actions or words in order to capture people's interest and hold their attention. By creating compelling spectacles, you can effectively communicate your message and influence others. However, it's important to be mindful of the impact of your actions and to not go too far in pursuit of attention. The 38th law of power is think as you like but behave like others. It's important to be true to yourself, but also to fit in with the group. This means being true to your own beliefs and values, but also being aware of and respecting the norms and expectations of the group you are in. This can involve compromising or adapting your behavior to fit in with the group, while still maintaining your own sense of self and identity. Balancing individuality with the need to conform can be a delicate balance, but it can help you navigate social situations and build relationships with others. It's important to be true to yourself, while still being mindful of the impact your actions have on others and the group as a whole. The 39th law of power is stir up waters to catch fish. Create chaos or confusion in order to take advantage of the situation. This means creating chaos or confusion in order to take advantage of the situation or to distract others from your true intentions. It is important to be strategic in how you create chaos or confusion, as it can be a risky tactic. It is also important to be prepared to act quickly and take advantage of the opportunities that arise as a result of the chaos. It may also be necessary to anticipate and plan for any negative consequences that may arise from stirring up the waters. Overall, the key to effectively using this law is to have a clear goal in mind and to be prepared to act quickly and decisively when the opportunity presents itself. The 40th law of power is despise the free lunch. Don't be swayed by things that come too easily or without effort. This means avoiding getting too reliant on things that come easily or without effort, as they may not be sustainable or truly valuable. This also means being wary of things that seem too good to be true, as there may be hidden strings attached or ulterior motives behind them. It's important to be proactive and put in the necessary effort to achieve your goals, rather than relying on shortcuts or freebies. Additionally, valuing hard work and effort can lead to a stronger sense of accomplishment and satisfaction in the long run. The 41st law of power is avoid stepping into a great man's shoes. Don't try to follow in the footsteps of someone who has already achieved greatness, as you will likely be compared to them and fall short. This means finding your own path and creating your own legacy, rather than trying to follow in the footsteps of someone who has already achieved greatness. The 42nd law of power is strike the shepherd, and the sheep will scatter. Attack the leader or authority figure, and the group will fall apart. This means targeting the leader or authority figure in order to destabilize the group. By taking out the leader, you can create confusion and chaos within the group, making it easier to achieve your own goals. It's important to consider the potential consequences of attacking the leader, as it can also backfire and result in a stronger, more united group. In order to effectively use this law, you need to carefully assess the dynamics of the group and choose the right moment to strike. The 43rd law of power is work on the hearts and minds of others. Influence others by appealing to their emotions and beliefs. This means using emotional appeals and aligning with others' beliefs in order to influence them. This law emphasizes the importance of understanding and manipulating people's emotions and beliefs in order to exert influence. By using emotional appeals and aligning with others' beliefs, you can persuade them to see things your way and act in accordance with your wishes. It's important to note that this law does not advocate for manipulating or exploiting others' emotions and beliefs, but rather suggests that understanding and appealing to them can be a powerful tool for influencing others. The 44th law of power is disarm and infuriate with a mirror effect. It advises reflecting others' own actions or words back at them in order to disarm or infuriate them. This means using the same tactics or language that others use against you in order to disorient or frustrate them. For example, if someone is being aggressive or confrontational towards you, you can reflect their aggression back at them by adopting a similarly aggressive tone or behavior. This can disarm or infuriate them, as they may not expect you to mirror their own actions. By using the mirror effect, you can gain the upper hand in a conflict or negotiation and throw your opponents off balance. However, it's important to use this tactic wisely, as it can also escalate tensions and potentially lead to further conflict. The 45th law of power is preach the need for change, but never reform too much at once. Advocate for change, but don't try to overhaul everything at once. This means advocating for change and progress, but being mindful of the need to make changes gradually in order to avoid overwhelming or destabilizing a system. By pacing your reforms and making them incrementally, you can avoid resistance and maintain control. It's important to have a clear vision for change, but also to be flexible and adaptable in the face of unforeseen circumstances. Making too many changes too quickly can lead to chaos and backlash, so it's important to be strategic in your approach to reform. The 46th law of power is never appear too perfect. It's important not to present yourself as too perfect or flawless, as it can lead to resentment or mistrust from others. Being vulnerable and showing imperfections can make you more relatable and trustworthy. Avoiding the appearance of perfection can help you gain respect and admiration from others, rather than causing envy or mistrust. To avoid arousing negative emotions in others, it's better to be genuine and honest about your flaws and weaknesses. By showing that you are not perfect, you can build trust and strengthen relationships with others. It's okay to be imperfect and show vulnerability, as it can make you more likable and approachable to others. The 47th law of power is don't go past the mark you aim for. In victory, learn when to stop. It's important to know when to stop while you are ahead, rather than risking everything in pursuit of an overly ambitious goal. Going too far can lead to overreach, which can ultimately lead to failure or defeat. Knowing when to stop and be satisfied with your achievements can help you maintain your power and success. It's important to have a clear vision of your goals and to be realistic about what you can achieve. By being mindful of this law, you can avoid risking everything in pursuit of an unattainable goal and instead maintain your power and success. The 48th law is assume formlessness. Don't have a fixed plan. Be prepared to change your approach as needed. This means being flexible and adaptable, and not having a fixed plan that you are too attached to. By being open to changing your approach as needed, you can better respond to changing circumstances and stay one step ahead. This law encourages a fluid and formless approach, rather than being too rigid or stuck in your ways. It is important to be flexible and open to change in order to remain adaptable and successful in a constantly changing world. Hey there, thanks for tuning into our discussion on the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. We hope you found these lessons helpful and insightful. Remember, the 48 Laws of Power are meant to be a guide for understanding and navigating the complex dynamics of power in the world. They are not a blueprint for manipulating or exploiting others, but rather a way to increase your own understanding and awareness of how power operates in the world. Use these laws wisely and remember to always use your power with integrity and responsibility. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you in the next video.